Hello guys, today in this video I'm going to show you one of the strategies that I am personally using, and with this strategy you could make $50 per day on Bybit. First step obviously is to click the link in description to Bybit. With my link you get $30,000 bonus. When you have your account opened up, let's dive straight into this strategy. So before I go into one of the best strategies on how to make $50 per day, you should know that I am not a financial advisor. You should do your research on how to make money trading with leverage. Trading is very risky, so feel free to watch my daily technical analysis videos to start understanding more about daily trading and the risks of that. First of all, to start making $50 a day, you need to create your Bybit account with my link down below in the description. You can deposit Bitcoin or altcoins using your wallet address. You just need to copy the address or scan this QR code, or you can buy Bitcoin with fiat. You just need to choose the currency, choose the amount of money that you want to invest, and you can also get a bonus with my link. I've negotiated a big bonus for you guys, $30,000, if you click the link at the top of the description. After you've created your Bybit account, TradingView is the website where we will see all the charts and use our RSI strategy to make a lot of money in a daily basis. You can also use the link in the description to TradingView if you want to download TradingView. Personally, I'm using the paid version, but there is also a free version. But if you use the link down below, you will get a discount. Once you've done everything here, you're gonna go over here to Bitcoin Index, go to the bottom right corner and click this box. After this, you will be able to see the Bitcoin chart. You will also use this chart on the Bybit exchange, but I think it's easier to use the TradingView website, to be honest. In this case, we will need to trade almost daily, so we will need leverage to multiply our gains. So after you deposited some crypto into your Bybit account, you need to transfer from your spot account to your derivatives account, because like I said, we will use a leverage to trade, and that is just possible in the derivatives trading page. For this, you can go to the assets in the navigation bar and click on spot, and then it will appear all of your available funds in your spot account. Then you click transfer, and from your spot account to your derivatives account, you will choose the amount of Bitcoin or other cryptos that you want to transfer for your derivatives account, and it's automatically done. After all these steps, it's time to go into our strategy and start making our $50 per day over on Bybit. After you created your TradingView account, you will click on indicators and type RSI, the indicator relative strength index. Once you click, you'll see this chart at the bottom of your screen. For those who watch my videos daily since I started my YouTube channel, you know that I use this indicator a lot. I love it. I'm using the RSI to enter my daily trades and my weekly trades, but in this video we're just talking about some daily passive income based on this RSI. One video I would suggest you go and watch right now is how to make $100 per day on Bybit. In that video, I'm showing you a different strategy, how to make money with some trading patterns. Go and watch it. It's over on my channel, link below, and on top of the screen it's popping up right now. Now, what I like about the RSI is that it's a great way for beginners to learn trading, but don't forget that patterns, support and resistance and other indicators are also very important to trade crypto. But I don't have time to cover everything in this video, so if you want to have any other videos on these topics, leave the comments down below and I will read your comments and make more videos for sure. I've seen that all of you guys love these tutorials, so thank you for the feedback, by the way. Now, the RSI is a momentum indicator. Down here you can see 30 and up here you see 70. These are the two numbers that you need to have in mind. Every time the RSI is below 30, it means that Bitcoin is oversold. When it's over 70, it means that Bitcoin is overbought. Now, I'm talking about Bitcoin here, but you can actually use this strategy on all of the tokens and coins that are listed on Bybit. You don't want to buy when the RSI is above 70, no matter what crypto it is, and you don't want to sell when the RSI is below 30. You know, it's the opposite is the goal. You know, buy low, sell high. Here I'm on the 5-minute time frame, but later on in this video I will go through other time frames. You can change them right here, But if you want to make $50 a day, you can't trade the daily or weekly, but you need to go into the smaller time frames. Here is the idea. You enter the trade there or there, and you will sell it here. The way that I use the RSI strategy at the same time with the Bitcoin chart is by buying Bitcoin and entering our trades when the RSI is below or in the 30 range and selling before we go above the 70 range. Of course, you can go out when the RSI hits 70, but then it's even more risky. So to avoid this unnecessary risk, the goal is to exit before we hit 70, maybe in the 60s range or 65 range. And this way you can still make a lot of profit, but more safely. So I would probably enter a trade right here and sell it around here in this case. You can see that there was an extra pump and the RSI hit the 70s range, but that's the thing. We don't know what's going to happen. As I said earlier, when we talk about the time frame, it depends on how frequently you will trade. If you want to make more than $50 a day, the smaller the time frames, the better. Like the 5-minute time frame, but you need to know that you will be seated for a long time to be able to make a lot of profits. You're going to enter a trade there, go up, make around 1% gain, but with leverage trading, you can increase your percentages gains, but we will cover that in just 1 minute here. In these lower time frames, when you measure all the price movements of the RSI strategy, you're not gonna get these 30, 40, 50% moves unless you use high leverage, which is even more risky. So on average, when you trade on the 5-minute time frame, you will get around 1% moves, but with leverage of 10x, which I do not recommend more than 10x leverage, you can get around 10% gains, which is pretty nice for a 5-minute time frame. If we switch over to the 15-minute time frame, for example, the percentage of the moves can increase a little bit. In this case, we will be dealing with moves between 1.5 to 2% gains. But now if we switch for the 1 hour time frame, we can start seeing some big differences because we're going to be dealing with an average of between 5% to 7% gains with leverage between 5x to 10x. So we can start seeing 30, 50 or even 70% gains, which is just crazy. If you trade in the lower time frames, you will trade frequently and the gains are smaller. But if you trade on the higher time frames, your gains are going to be bigger, but it's gonna just take a lot longer to play out. It's gonna be harder potentially to make that $50 a day that we want to make. Now, I use this RSI strategy with Bitcoin because, you know, I usually just trade Bitcoin and Ethereum. Sometimes I go into the altcoin market as well on Bybit and Binance and Bitflex, but you can use this strategy to all altcoins and even other commodities as well if you want. But let's be honest, crypto is way more fun. So let's stick to crypto on Bybit in my opinion. It is also important to know how to use the right leverage and set up your trades. Here on the derivatives trading page on Bybit, on the right side is where you can start trading Bitcoin and make $50 a day. You can first choose if you want isolated or cross margin. Under isolated margin, a specific amount of margin is applied to a position and the position margin can be adjusted manually. In the event of a liquidation, you may lose the initial margin and extra margin added to the position. Under cross margin, all available balances of the corresponding margin account will be deployed to meet maintenance margin requirements and prevent liquidation. All corresponding available balances can be lost in the event of liquidation. If you follow my YouTube channel, if you press the notification bell below, you will know that usually in my trades, I use isolated margin. So all of my subscribers, you guys know all of these things already. But this way you can choose your leverage to start using your RSI strategy. And this way you can multiply your gains quickly and make even more gains. As you can see, you can use up to 100x leverage, which is riskier than if you use just 2x leverage, obviously. Usually I wouldn't use more than 20x leverage personally. You can use maybe 10x, 5x as well. That's probably more appropriate if you are a beginner. If you are a professional trader, I think 20, 25x is also possible. There are also some strategies where you can use up to 100x, but that's very, very risky specific strategies. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to make a video about a 50 to 100x strategy. That's how you can make money very quickly. But on the contrary, also lose money quickly. So it really, really is important with a good strategy in that case. After choosing your leverage, it's time to choose if you want to place a limit order, a market order, or a conditional order. In this case, because we're using the RSI strategy. Every time the RSI reaches the 30 range, we want to immediately enter the trade. So choosing market orders will be better in this case. It will be immediately filled at the best available price from the order book. Usually, I just make long positions, but you can also short, which I think is riskier. But in this case, you just need to make the opposite thing whenever the RSI reaches 60s or 65 range. Remember, never wait for the 70s range. You can start the market order in this case for a short position. An important part when you're placing your trades is to put a take profit and a stop loss price. You just need to set up your price, the take profit and stop loss depending on if it's a long position or a short position. In this case with the RSI strategy, it's highly difficult to predict when the RSI will hit the 60s range. So in this case, I will place my long positions without taking profit, but you need to be with consistent attention to the chart to see the RSI and the Bitcoin price at the same time. Then you're ready to place your trade, which will appear down here in the positions section over on Bybit. For you to know in detail how to trade derivatives on Bybit, you can check my Bybit tutorial. I actually have the most viewed Bybit tutorial on the internet. Go and check it out. I also have a beautiful Binance tutorial, so check it out right now. In fact, I'm gonna leave a link down below to a playlist with a bunch of very important videos you should watch if you want to learn more about trading Bitcoin and crypto in general. And guys, make sure that you go and watch this video right now. See you over there. Bye bye.